Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the So Nigerian
Yes,
podcast.
sir.
And today we are live from the Spotify studio. As always, so before we go on, are you subscribed? Have you rated?
Yeah, people seeing us doing this on videos.
Uh,
It's more cringe. How big?
have you guys subscribed, rated, followed everything on Spotify? And also, you guys should subscribe on YouTube, listen on Spotify, or don't listen anywhere else, and also
Please.
comment. So before we go on, we have a very, 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 very interesting episode today, and it's a one that is an episode that we've been planning to do for a minute
Yeah.
now. And then today we have my very good friend, my brother Michael, with us. Michael, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm fine, boss.
Yeah, talking to the mic, talking to the mic.
I'm
talking to
fine.
the-
I'm fine. Everybody, yeah.
Nice one.
That's what- As you can see, he already has comedic elements. He's a well-renowned young skits maker, and he's somebody that I've known for about like 2 years now, off and on.
Yeah.
Very hardworking lad and a very good champ. So, Michael,
Boss.
how you feeling? What's going on?
Let's get to know your bit. Like a little bit of an introduction.
An introduction,
Okay,
you know?
introduction.
Yeah.
No Jesus, no peace. That's my intro.
Oh, no Jesus.
No
peace.
Jesus, like knowing Jesus, knowing peace.
Oh,
Not knowing
yeah.
Jesus,
Mm.
you
This
can't
no
know
peace.
peace.
Ah,
No peace.
no, that was my.
So
That was
that's just my
my.
intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm Michael if it's not Simeon, but everyone call me BMS Midits.
MS.
BMS.
Oh,
Midits.
yeah.
So you can call me a very short man.
Oh, very short one. Okay. Oh, so like very dark one.
Yeah,
You only very short
a
one.
very short man.
Oh,
So,
you did rant too. You did do rant videos.
no,
Yeah.
I wasn't ranting. I was just using my own what would I put it? My own niche to pass my own message concerning the very dark man issue,
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
EFCC released very dark man. Very dark man is a nice guy.
I think, and I've been following him on Instagram for like, before I got my Instagram disabled, I've followed him for Instagram for like 2 years. And I think one of the alter egos of his funny skits that I enjoyed was The Gods. I used to watch
Yeah.
some of his videos.
Yeah.
He had like a little persona, or how do they do his skits? I don't know, Sha, but he had that this thing where The Gods, and then he would do funny videos around that.
That's
you
only
know.
crazy stuff
Because-
like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
So he would dress up where he's Gods.
Putting on your red attire before God called me to preach the good news.
Oh, we don't listen that pastor we bring to deal. That's all.
You just see the cara diversion from The Gods to
to pastor.
to pastor. Yeah, but today we are yet to just talk about how it is, how you've been navigating, living in Lagos, living in Nigeria. And I always wonder, do you understand, like, how do you usually introduce yourself to people when people like get your quote about how you look, all that kind of stuff, you know?
Well, the thing is, people do I would like to say they do mistake me for what is it this guy called Nkubi, whereby maybe if I want to go out or maybe I'm going for a shoot, stuff like that, and they're like small start, stuff like that, and I'll be like, I'm not small start, I'm BMS, and they're like, no, now you full back shaggy the shoot. Like I'll try to like explain. They'll say no, I show us love, all this kind of stuff. And maybe if I have money, I do. If I don't have, I tell them.
They go force it to.
Oh,
show
Yes,
off.
now like
Oh, because they've assumed they are like the other
that I'm actually
big guy,
so most times I actually get scared even coming outside because I feel that I'm really no go kidnap me one day, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, because there was one day I actually went to Baduri to shoot, and when I boarded a keke and some group of touts, they were not like they were 18 or 15,
Wow.
and I like small start, that's fine. I need to show us love. I was like, I know be small start to see, no be small start. So
So
they
they
were like,
often mistake you to him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they were not like show us love. I was not like I know money will do with me. I just my teeth. They were not like forcing. If you don't show us love, you're not gonna move us. So I was just like, okay, I just had to remove some money, and I said, okay, yeah, that kind of thing. So because of that kind of thing, I said, okay, for now I'll not be going to that bad road because they did mistake me for small starts,
starts.
all this kind of stuff. And me, I'm not like, I don't know, like we're not actually doing the same niche how would I put it
Yeah.
You
in
guys don't even
context?
look alike, so
Very
why?
much
Yeah.
so, but I don't know why they keep saying that I'm
Generalize.
actually small stout, so stuff like that. So that's actually the challenge I'm actually having. Anytime I want to go for a shoot or stuff like that, people do mistake me for small stout, and I'm like, this is a very short
And it
man.
happens like often.
Like,
Yeah.
yes, you can even ask my friend, yeah, my colleague, Eric Funny, like. Like we've been shooting one particular day like that in location, and some people are not like, it was small stout, stuff like that.
I mean, but like adding on, just like you've explained how it was or how it is right now, going because of the often, mistake you for someone else that you're not, I wonder how was the dynamics, growing up, secondary school, even making friends. How was the
Yeah.
dynamic as a little person? Just,
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. If you have specific stories or funny moments that you can't even remember,
Okay.
how were they like?
Mm, at first, like I actually grew up in my 12,
Mm.
my
K2
12,
side.
yes, the
Yeah.
ghetto area.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
that was a I was giving birth to and stuff
Mhm.
like that. I think I room quarters myself Lagos. So then my parents, what they do is they don't allow us, I and my siblings, they don't allow us to
Mm.
associate with kids outside because
Outside.
of the ghetto kids, so that they will not influence us and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
once my other siblings they go to school, then I've not resumed school, so they've not
Yeah.
enrolled me in school. So what they do, they'll lock me inside or stuff like that. So but as time goes on, neighbors like our neighbors around, they're not like, this guy is actually intelligent, stuff like that. You need to enroll him into school. So my mom was not like, okay, my dad so actually occurred to, so they said okay they should enroll me to, well, there's one school like that, what's the name of this, Alpha School now, that was around primary school. So
Yeah.
when I actually went there, then those days you do like this now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
my hand was not actually reaching, something
Reaching.
like so they're like,
Okay. Yeah.
So
If
for
if
your
you're
hands have to touch your ear.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
it gets second.
So when we got there, they're not like, I should do it. So I did it, and man, so I said, your child is not actually qualified to be in school now, and I was not like feeling bad or stuff like that. But based on the fact that I actually passed the test they gave me, man was not saying, but this guy is actually vibrant and all that. So
Yeah, because how does that affect
Yeah,
your
like
intellect?
were you already of age to enter school? Like were you like just say 4 years old, 5 years old as at that time?
I actually enrolled while I was 8. Yes, that was when 8.
That was when you started school at 8 years.
Yes,
Wow.
8.
Was
Is
it a particular reason why your parents didn't want you to start school early on?
They were actually considering the fact based on maybe how they were treating me in school, stuff like based on my
Yeah, so I
stature.
think
So they don't want me to actually.
they're
I
trying
feel
to
that
protect
I
him.
feel that's the main reason they don't want me to just expose me, because they actually consider how I'll be feeling and all that. But
Yeah.
then I didn't know. But as I started
As you
growing up, I started
older.
observing that, okay, this is actually the reason why
This is how
my parents, they're protecting me, overprotective. Like they don't want me to, even the friends I make, they tend to know them in person. They tend to make me invite them home so that they get to know the person. So that just it. Like even if I should go out, even till now, like if I should go out, I'll say, okay, the person wants to go visit, we should know the person. So this overprotective stuff is, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not a kid anymore. You guys should leave me alone. You guys should leave me alone. I'm going to marry and stuff like that. But at some point, I understood that, okay, they're just trying to
Protect you.
protect me. And
Especially
but
like
at the
when
end of the day, they don't know that they've forgotten the fact that I'm not going to be with them forever,
Forever.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. So that just that just another thing is, when I finally enrolled in school, everyone cannot have the same mindset. Some kids, I encounter the how will I put it, the ones that do bully the bullies. You understand? Like some of them, like they'll be bullying me, all this kind of stuff. And I'm not this kind of person that, if I'm this kind of person that I tend to take things the way they are. And once they do these things, I don't actually tell my parents that this is what I'm actually
Going
going through. I just face feeder, maybe just a normal thing.
Mm.
And maybe sometimes, maybe when I get I'll just go one quiet place and maybe I'll start crying, all this kind of stuff,
Oh,
all this kind of stuff. Now, even there was once at one stage, like I was not like when I came back from school. That was my secondary school. When I came back, so I had to go fetch water. So when I was at the backyard, I was not like realizing everything, all those kind of bullies and all that. So what was actually coming to my mind that I should jump inside the well to commit suicide. So at some point, I was not like, if I should do it now. And nobody was actually. I started looking the environment if anybody was actually watching and all
Mm.
that. So I should just do it. And that's when I telling me that don't do it. If you
so
do it
so
now,
was this at like secondary school?
yes, my secondary school
Wow.
do my. So I was not like, if I should do it now, like how will my parents actually feel, stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I just said, okay,
I mean, I think one of the things that it seems like you did was you were able to understand where your parents were coming from and how they were protecting you the more you grew older. Because honestly, like whether we like it or not, there's always going to be discrimination in the society.
definitely,
Anybody can be black, you can be fat, you can be thin, you can look anyhow, and people will say always, bro, you can go and they'll call you a robot or
Yeah,
a
and
keyboard.
one thing is like kids
And then
kids don't know how to talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes. So like even going in secondary school, everything that environment is somewhere that like it would define how your esteem, your confidence,
Yeah,
how you
facts,
view life.
facts.
Those are the definitive years of you growing up. So like all those things that you went through at that stage will obviously affect your type of person you become and who you be. Do you
Yeah,
understand? But
definitely.
me, I'm very glad because I know you. And one thing I know about him is he did not let all of these things
Yeah,
get to him.
there's the
Even
confidence
if
is there.
even if everything was there, you know, he was able to rise above it and actually just be himself and accept that, you know, there's some things that this is life now.
Yeah.
I won't let you define me by all these things that you're doing. I will still go ahead, everything. This guy finished school, everything. Do you know this finish uni?
Bro.
Do you understand?
I
Like,
want to ask, like, in this time in secondary school where like you were facing like bullying and all that, like, did you have friends also?
Yeah, I actually had cliques of friends that maybe if I should tell them that look at what I'm actually going through, they'll like want to fight for me, all this kind of stuff. So a big shout out to them. Some of them I can't remember their names based on the fact that it's just,
You don't blow now, so I understand.
no, it's not about blue. Stuff like it's not about blue now. Even some of them said might not even remember my name. So it just actually that's how life is sometimes.
some
So-
people that will just have that kind of humanity, they'll have that nature.
but it's not like if I should see them, I'm not be able to record them based on the face, but
yeah.
maybe based on the surname and all that. Like,
yeah.
so it's actually normal thing because as we grow, we unlearn, we relearn,
Yeah,
and we
we
learn.
Yeah.
So that is just a normal thing for a human being.
Yeah.
So that just is so. Those my friend,
Friends.
there's one that is actually he lives around the corridor. His name is Savior Joseph. So he's it was a very like
It was
How
always
far
ready to
far
fight
any-
for you.
anyway, this is so what did happen, all this kind of things. And I'm like, I calm down, relax. Because even when my dad was actually in the military,
Yeah.
I know because of my dad is in the military, like I was not trying to looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Even when some of my classmates were bullying me, I would not even tell him that. See, look at if I should come back, like anytime he comes back from work, like, is anybody doing anything? I'll tell him no.
Hmm.
Till I finished my
Because
second.
you
why
didn't,
did
want,
you-
you didn't want trouble.
Why did you feel the need to sort of like hide it from,
Yeah, hide it
your,
from your
parents? Like,
parents.
to conceal?
Because-
Because it seems like your family were very supportive and just trying to know. So why did you feel the need to
Because
like
I'm-
mask it?
I'm this kind of person that I don't like drama.
Hmm.
Like I don't like let me be the reason why
Something's
you
happening.
and him are actually having conflicts.
I
Because
understand.
there was a time I actually played ball. I almost lost this eye. So when we were playing the match now, the guy that actually did the guy pushed me, so I had to use my eyes to hit the fence. My eyeball was actually coming out. The guy that did it was actually is our neighbor. He stays at the upstairs. We live at the downstairs. When my dad was actually asking me question, who did it? I couldn't open my mouth to say that is our neighbor because I was looking at the fact that if I should say that is Ebuka our neighbor,
You go and track him.
so there was and the two family like we're just like family friends.
Hmm.
So I was not considering the fact that if I should tell him
It would cause
It
a
is
rift.
yes, so there would be a split in relationship
Yeah.
whereby they will not be talking because of me.
You,
Yeah.
So the guy was not like even begging me based on the fact that he knows my dad very well. Not like
Yeah.
please that I should forgive him. I shouldn't tell my dad. I kept my word. I told him I will not tell my
And
dad.
the thing is, your dad in that moment will not even think of it as like you guys are just playing. He'll think of it as maybe the guy was trying to bully you because of your
Yes,
size.
yes.
Yeah.
Because once about football, is that anything can
Yeah,
happen.
it's a physical
Yeah.
sport.
So and that on that day, I was even blaming myself because my mom actually came to the field to call me, so I should tag along with her to church. So we do have this Thursday devotion in the church, the Catholic church. So she said I should tag along, but based on the fact that street is a street competition match, so I was actually representing my street. So I felt like
Yeah.
they needed me more into this thing. So we just needed one goal to so that they would find the winner in competition. So I've already scored the goal and I was in the post. So I didn't know that it was at my back. So as I was celebrating, it just like pushed me. So I wasn't expecting, so I just carried it aside. It's
Yeah.
and immediately I fainted. So
Wow.
everybody there thought I like maybe I died or something like that. And then like it's not breathing, no, there was so everybody ran away. So it was after a while, maybe like
Damn.
10 minutes. I opened my eyes. I was not seeing the cloud clearly. Nobody was there. So some of them asked, you don't open your eyes, you don't open your eyes. So I had to stay there till night because I was not considering the fact that my dad would come back in the night that day. My mom to come back from church.
Yeah.
So I had to go look for eyeglass to wear.
But the obviously they would have figured out that
But
something
you
was
can't
wrong.
hide it for long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I wore the eyeglass now, I got home. They were not like, why did I wear eyeglass? I was not like,
Steez.
no, that's like,
It's all the steez.
that I'm practicing one rule like that.
Nice one, nice one.
So
Nice one.
after a long run now,
Yeah.
I was still pretending, but I haven't gotten myself because I was like the way I was feeling like I was having this kind of feeling that to throw up because the thing was kind of affecting me very. So it was my cousin brother, the Chidera, brother Chidera was not like what's happening. He not told me I should take off the eyeglass, took it off. He was not like Jesus, who did it? I was not telling him that we were playing ball. He was not shouting, who did it? Who did it? I don't want to tell anybody. Even to today, I did not tell them.
Wow.
Like, if not for this stuff, like I wouldn't have even
So
said.
now it's on this podcast you're finally find out. Nice one, nice one, nice one.
So stuff like that. So I just feel that one of my principles is just like if it's actually possible for me to actually spread peace all over the world, like everyone around me, like I just wish that I can actually make everyone happy. Like I'll be so excited doing that.
You're
So-
doing
Yeah,
this
you're
in
doing
you're doing this in
your own
little
little
way.
ways,
Don't
yeah.
you understand? You're doing this in
So
the
I
way.
just feel that everyone actually has the power to make his own world a better place. So
Yeah.
I think Mother Teresa said something like it's not until you have big something before you can make the world a
Make
better.
a change.
You
Yeah.
just start little by little.
Little.
You start from your environment, people around you. If you can't make people around you happy, how do you then making the world happy? So you start from, they say charity begins at home. From your
Yeah.
home, to your friends, from your friends, so other people
Yeah,
come.
it keeps spreading.
Yes,
Yeah.
just step by step something. So and another thing is I don't like drama, stress. If I see that this thing is causing me stress, I just
And due
walk out.
to how everything is, you just feel like there's just going to be like a level of drama. Anything just, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's just
you just want ease.
like
and peace.
I don't like stress.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I don't like stress because
You don't want to
doing
be
my
the cause of
content
it.
is stress, but there's a kind of stress like causing you whereby you start thinking, oh, I shouldn't have done this thing.
You
I
start
should have just
regretting.
allowed them. They should just settle this thing.
Yeah.
That is the kind of
Yeah.
stress, all this kind of thing.
I,
So
I wanted to ask though, so the bullying, did he get to like university level? Because you just talked about you finishing school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how
like-
was it like in university? Because it's a different world entirely
World
from secondary
entirely.
school.
yeah, it was not like that in the university.
I feel like university people will be more
Are
mature.
more
Yeah,
open-minded
people-
and much
yeah,
more.
no
Yeah.
open-minded.
and it wasn't like that. Based on I don't know whether it just like when I even got to the university, the first day I actually went to do my acceptance, pay my acceptance and all that, I actually met one of my friends like that. His name is Emmanuel.
Okay.
So people used to say that we are twins because we actually look alike facially.
Yeah.
The difference is just his top. So we do call ourselves OPM, other part of me, other part of me.
Are you
So
serious?
yes, now so
OPM.
yeah,
Other
The other
part
part of me.
So that's what we
Oh,
do call
yes,
us.
he calls you OPM and you call him
Yes,
Yeah,
OPM.
that's cute.
based on the fact that we look alike, but just that the difference is just the height. So I just see him as a tall version of me, and he sees himself as the short version of me. So stuff like that. We still keep in touch to days.
And it was in those uni days that you started your skits, you started doing
Yes,
little
like
things
yeah, I started doing skits 2018, but I wasn't like
consistent.
I didn't see that something. I was seeing it as
It was just for
maybe
fun.
yeah. Then in 2018, I was doing rap music.
Serious. Drop
Yeah,
back, drop back.
Hey, give us
You can't
freestyle,
say
freestyle.
you can't say you're doing rap music and
Freestyle,
you drop.
freestyle for boys, freestyle for boys.
Yeah, freestyle. Michael.
Okay. I want to do my punchline, start with my baseline. If you need me, come my hotline because this can be done on the same time. We are waiting for the end time.
Man of many talents.
See,
Man
just
of
based
many
on-
talents.
Just based on the music industry now, you need a lot of funds to push the distance. So
Yeah.
I spoke with my other brother about it, and it was like he would advise me to focus more on the comedy stuff, based on the fact that my parents are actually sponsoring my education. Now telling them I want to do music.
What did you study in uni?
English and literature.
Oh,
English and
I can even see that you articulate well.
No,
like,
very,
you
very
speak
well,
you
to be
understand?
honest.
So
To be honest.
English and literature, though it was theater art I wanted to do, like based on my passion for filmmaking, everything,
Yeah.
entertainment. But I don't know, maybe just destiny. But when I applied, they said the course was not accredited, so I just had to pick another course in the same distinct faculty of humanities.
So when you were learning your rap music career, all that kind of like performative arts and stuff in uni, are you even getting into? Because aside from skit making, what else do you do? What else do you do? Like comedy, do you do like event hosting, all those kind of stuff,
Like I do more of I do hyping.
Admin.
You do hyping as well.
I do hype, but it just like I've not like how would I put it? I've not tried to perform it in a large crowd or
Oh,
stuff.
but
like,
you know it's something in you that.
yes,
Do you ever do that there in uni level, like small level?
Yeah, like
uni?
hosting an
yes,
event.
yes.
Oh, you
Now,
did?
just now like
Which are very
like during birthdays and all that. Like I'll just go with my friends and once they'll just play all this hype and this and I'm just like. Yeah. Give me the barber shit. Give me the money. I go by the name, the hype man, B to the M to the S, BMS, so stuff like that. All
yeah.
this
So
kind of
you're
stuff.
very active socially in uni. So maybe that's why you didn't really.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
bullied and all that because people knew that. Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
in your industry now, like in entertainment industry, did you ever like just face a level of discrimination because of like how your body looks because of that
Yeah.
roles?
Like,
Have you ever gone for on the audition or gone to like say I will host your events, but then they
Yeah,
just
they will now look
overlook
down on
based
you.
on know.
Yes, no, yeah, definitely. Even in my school, university, I graduated from, like, how would I put it? You see that should I say there's this kind of sentiment, sentiment. You understand? Like they feel that this guy cannot do it. You understand? Like they're picking side.
Yeah, so
feel
once
that-
they see you, it's not that they've even
Yes,
seen you
yes,
perform
like they've not seen me doing that, but they just feel that
because of
maybe-
how you look.
yeah, they
Yeah.
just feel that this guy cannot do. Maybe based on the fact they've not seen me doing that.
Yeah,
And maybe people that they feel they can actually me, I used to feel that I can even do it more
better
than
than them.
you understand, so stuff like that. So I just feel that even recently, self like based on how the industry is, sometimes maybe I might just maybe I want to do one of two collaboration with somebody, and I'm like, see, this is what I actually feel we can do. They just say, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you.
And you won't hear from them again.
Yeah, stuff
And
like
you
that.
just know that it's based on
Maybe they're actually looking at the fact that what does he want to offer, stuff like that.
Mm.
So I'll just like, well, I'll just take it like that. Maybe I should just take time, build more on my niche or my crafts. Maybe when my time comes, and they will definitely know that okay, yeah, this guy actually has something to offer. So I cannot be proving myself over and over and over and over and over. So that's just it. So I just feel that they are doing this kind of sentiment. They just feel it's just a normal thing. They just feel like they just feel that this set of people can actually do this thing. This set of people cannot do it.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
they feel, how would I put it? Some people actually see me as an handicap, and I actually feel that it's actually is a wrong perception. Like, if instead of handicap, why not a handcrafted by God? I'm not handicapped, like stuff like that, because I don't see anything any human being can actually do that I can't
Yeah, you
do.
can do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, like that. Even so many hidden things I feel I can do that I've
That-
not realized for now.
And you
Just-
can do literally the same thing a normal person can do. So why would they regard you
so
as handicap?
because there was a day I wanted to go for a shoot at Ikorodu. So I was waiting for BRT, and the lady there, she was not like I should relax, that there is this bus that is coming, that the thing is to carry the physical challenge people. And when she said it, I just took it as a normal thing. But later on I started realizing that why did she make such statement or
Yeah.
something like that. And it's not like I wanted to enter a free bus. I was with money to
To enter the
yes,
BRT.
yes, to earn money for ticket and all that. Why we should make such statements?
It's how the
That's-
society is.
Yeah, that's
how-
what
is how
that's
nice-
what life throws
Yeah,
at
it
me.
throws
So
at you.
I just need to take it like that and take it as a stepping stone to get to my destination. So that's just it.
How do you feel when you see people like you? Like, do you have friends who like are in the same situation?
No, I don't actually have friends of my stature for real. Like, based on the fact, I don't know if it's the environment, but I tend to understand that there's a community, but luckily for me, I'm not in the community, so I tend to grow up in a environment whereby everyone around me is a giant.
I mean, it's good because like we are all human beings at the end of the day. You understand?
Yeah.
Everything you even speak well more than some this thing you speak, or you have more abilities, you have more talents than you get talent fast me, self. Do you understand? So like,
Actually, fuck, this
so
guy
like-
get talent.
at the end of the day, like we all do the same thing, and we're all the same
Yeah,
person.
we're all the
you
same
know.
at the end of the
You
day,
being a little person, that doesn't change the fact that you can't do that kind of thing. And I've
Yeah.
always wondered, like how, as like in terms of like moving to like romantic relationships, how's that place like? for you? Do you
Why this
understand?
Relationship.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
The people of the people of unfairly like dismiss you relationship wise, or how are your babes?
Let me be real with you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I've dated once in that was in my my third year in the university.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say like the girl in question. I think she's one of the girls I've encountered. Like, she actually loved me for who I am. You
Mhm.
understand? But at the same time, she was in year one, so she wanted me to, like, we should stay more. And I'm a guy. I actually need to chase my dream, all that.
Mm.
So year one, I got to my final year, year two. So she still wanted me to stay. I said, no, I'm a guy. I need to focus on my dreams and all that. So, and she's this kind of person that she can't deal with long distance relationship and all that. On the
Oh.
long run, our needs were actually too much for me, based on the fact that it's not like I'm like, how would I put it? It's not like I'm not like trying in the relationship on my own aspects, you understand?
Yeah.
We're trying, she's trying, you understand? But
It just couldn't work out.
yeah, it didn't work out. And
Yeah.
another thing I noticed was she's this kind of person that has hot temper, and I can't actually deal with that.
Yeah, because you're a
So-
peaceful person.
Yeah, so when I was even in a relationship with her, there was another girl. The other girl name was Posh. You understand? We still talk till today. She didn't even know that I was in a relationship. She actually wanted us to date, but based on the fact that I don't want a situation whereby cheating and all that, because how would I put it? The female sex feels that guys cheat and all that. So I do hear all those kind of things, and I said, I can't be the reason why we're not. I can't be the reason. You understand? So I just had to let the other person know that, see, I'm in a relationship. We can't have anything serious for now. You understand? So
And you're getting babes there.
You dey hot too.
You as
You
in-
dey hot. Me, I never even get baby. You dey hot like
So from an angle, like one thing is that everybody sees your value, and when they meet you, and obviously, like I met you before, and when we had a conversation about you coming on the pod, it was very easy flowing because aside from seeing you on the outside, there's a lot about you on the inside, and I feel like that's what your friends. That's why you have a community of normal people that see. Because let's not lie, people discriminate people a lot. Do you understand? But the fact that people get to talk to you, know you, and know that Michael na cool person. Michael is fun to hang out with. Michael will also be interesting to date. Do you understand? So it just tells how you are and how people have looked past your outside to look at what you can offer in the inside, and it's amazing to see, man.
yeah,
So I'm proud of you because it's somebody that moves with confidence, and with the world that we are in, for you to be moving with confidence and actually moving with grace, do you understand? You can tell that he's a really no Jesus, no peace guy. so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
some.
I wanted to ask you, like, what sparked your interest into skits making? Skits making.
My sister motivated me because she was actually doing she was into filmmaking, Real Art Academy.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
she was actually doing great into, and I was like, I felt like this is something I would love doing. And also in our church, then there's Catholic church, there's what a society they call the Block Rosary Crusade. So we do all this drama. So
Yeah.
anytime any role that they give me, I used to execute the role. So they used to, like, if they say do this role, I'll
You
execute
kill
it.
it.
Yeah, so they're not like telling me that I'm actually good, but I didn't see myself as someone that is good. I just feel that, okay, I should, let me just do this thing. I don't like, once you give me an assignment, I don't feel I want to make it perfect. I just feel that, let me just be
Yeah,
myself.
just be yourself.
Let me
Yeah,
just be
so
myself.
it's
Let me
natural for you.
So that's just it. So maybe when I finish this, I kill and do this song. So from there, I started saying, Mom, this is what I want to do. My mom was not like discriminating me, that I would two people in the family be
Did
doing
you
this
feel
thing,
me?
because she went to this thing, Uniben, and she was studying theater in Uniben. So they're not like saying how would two people be doing entertainment, that no. Because while growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, frankly speaking. But on the long run, I didn't pick interest in mathematics anymore. Based on our math teacher, if you fail maths, they'll flog you. All those kind of things. So
bro.
I don't like all those kind of crews. So if you feel like, the man will come outside out of 15, if you get 7.5, he will not flog you. But if less than 7.5, you'll be flogged mercilessly. So all those kind of, he has not flogged me before, but all those things, I'm not like, what if any day comes out?
So
And the way he used to flog is,
Now why you go study English?
bro.
Now why you go for the
Bro, I
opposite?
can't even lie. Like me, I wanted to do law.
Yeah?
Yeah, I actually wanted to do law. I
Yeah?
wanted to be a lawyer. To be
Yeah?
fair.
Yeah?
I would have made it as a lawyer, and I wasn't gonna say it. Even now, if you bring arguments for me, I go kill him. So, anyways, my literature teacher, I knew him. Like he was my mom's friend.
Yeah.
So before I even got to secondary school, I knew the name Mr. So and so as a not wicked per se, but he was just very mean. Do you get?
Yeah.
So like the first literature class when I got to this one, I missed it because the guy had gotten to class and people who came late, he was flogging them. So me, I entered when I got to the class and I saw he was flogging people that were literature students.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not a literature student. And that moment just changed the trajectory of my life forever. Like, I went to commercial class, and bro, here we are today.
Instead of I wanted to study such.
Bro, we both know it wouldn't have worked out. Thank God it changed. I can imagine like going for surgery. I will now see this guy. I go run from the hospital.
I mean, back to you, Michael. Have you ever like gone for like a shoot or like record, and then people will stereotype you like, do this role because of how you look? I've never like said, okay, like this is the role you should do or something.
Yeah, yes, no. Like for instance now, there was this location I went to in Baduri, and she was like I should play the role how did she put it? She said in this script that her boyfriend is actually to have some stuff like that. So that was that she told me. So I had no choice. I had to like just do it.
Please.
You understand? When one thing about me is when it comes to acting, I can't say no. Like I can't do this thing. But the only thing I don't like is when you're actually like putting disrespect. You understand? Like putting disrespect to to my name or something like that. You understand? I know that this is what I know that this is what I can do. Or this is me, and like putting disrespect, like maybe making me feel like I can't do it or maybe something like that. I'll just like no no so stuff like that. So that just
But as a peaceful person, like in that moment, will you like let them know, like, oh, I don't like this treatment, or
then you know that then
How do you
if
communicate? How do you communicate to
yeah,
people that, oh,
yeah,
I don't like that
I
you're
don't like
treating me
the
because of
yeah.
this?
most times I can't even tell them that I
Wow.
don't like it.
So you used to
Just
take, so you used to
I
take a
just
lot of
I'll
disrespect.
just do it. Then I'll just do it. Maybe when next they call me for that particular same thing, I'll tell them that I'm
You
not
take it,
available. I'm not
yeah.
available. Like there was one time in school now, one of my friend like that colleague, and he said I should come act the role, that in the role like I'm playing the role as a dwarf native doctor. So he gave me the script. When I saw it, I was not like feeling was that is actually showing some disrespect to me. But at some point, I needed to like accept, okay, this is. But everything has to do with the tone. Everything in communication. Communication is
Communication, how they
actually like
communicate to you.
it's tone that actually matters.
Hmm.
I can say foo, and I can say foo. It's tone.
Stone that matters.
So it's
Yeah.
actually tone. So
Is that how the gods came about?
yeah, the ghost it was not actually my niche. It was not my niche for me. What actually happened was this colleague of mine, Calculus in school, so is on and they did do skits, you understand, like me too. So Calculus was playing the role as a native doctor. So there was something like that. He called me and he said, "Alpha BMS, you there?" And I said, "Yes, I'm around." So he said I should come and play the role as the ghost in the shrine. Like I'll be following and be staying in the shrine, helping him to hold his calabash and all that. So I said no problem. So I did it. I think that was the video that actually gave me recognition, because after that video, Bonjaji reposted and today
Wow.
don't reposted us.
Wow.
So during the process of reposting his content, I was tagged. So from there, I started saying that, oh, since people are now like addressing me, the girls in the
The
comment
goals,
section, okay,
yeah.
let me try and build a
Build something
character.
out of it.
So as I started doing the girls, then I started like bringing out my own slogan, the girls must be crazy, stuff like that. But on the long run, I started seeing it like,
You don't want to be tied down to
Yeah,
that.
tied down.
yes, I was now saying like, no, it's not like I don't want to be tied down. Something actually happened. Like after a long period of time, there was how some things were like things were not like kind
Going well
of
for
going
you.
away from me. So I had to like I don't know. I was not like praying and fasting and all that. So I don't know whether I was not asking myself, is it because of the role I'm actually acting and all that, until one particular day like that I slept and woke up. The next thing that came to my mind was I should go to my page. I should wipe up everything in my bio. And the next thing I had to put was no Jesus, no peace, no
Hmm.
Jesus, no peace. So I was not like, what is the meaning of it? I don't know. But I just had to do it. Then I told my manager, my sponsor, the person of Oracle of Lagos. I told him that see, this is how would I put it?
Revelation you
Yeah,
got.
this is the encounter I had,
Hmm.
and the way I'm seeing it, I think God actually wants me to do something else, not this.
This God's thing.
So from there, I build up a character for a pastor. No Jesus, no peace. So when I started doing it, at first I was not like I was very very consistent with that no Jesus, no peace, but I wasn't having views.
As
So
much as the God's one.
Yeah.
yes, the gods was there's like people knew me based on calculus, like
Yeah.
so I was having low views, and the videos were actually nice, funny, 100 views, sometimes 50, 200 views, and I'm like the effort I'm actually putting, I'm not like, God, this is what you want me to do.
So it was affecting your obviously like the creativity was there, but you just felt like
Yes. So after 1 year, that was last year. From should I say from January to December, I was consistent. Like even on my birthday, I had like even on my birthday, I shoot on Christmas Day. I did
it drops
content
like 2 to 3. I follow him on Instagram.
like
It drops like 2 to 3
back
a
to
week.
back, back to back. Because what actually motivated me was with Modu Black. There was one time he was doing an interview and he said he do post 7 a.m. in the morning.
Hmm.
So it was like giving advice to
Creators.
yes, artists and all that. So I had to like pick up from there. So from that January to December last year, I didn't gain any recognition for that No Jesus, No Peace. I was feeling bad. At some point, I had to drop it. I stopped putting on the costume. I had to pick up schoolboy content. I was not doing another thing because I was not like, I don't what is actually going on, because I'm this kind of person that if I'm doing something, I'm not seeing results,
You
it
switch.
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like I feel down. So on the long run, I need to find. I can't just give up. I need to find something else.
Yeah.
So from there, I had to pick up the schoolboy content until I had an encounter with my spiritual father. So he was not like telling me some certain things, and he was not like telling me that I should continue doing the No Jesus, No Peace. That I should continue putting on that costume. I was
If
not
you're
like
listening, go to his Instagram right now. Go and
so.
I can tell you for sure that his videos are so good. You know, he
So
puts
when
in
he
the
told
work.
me, I was not like the girls. One thing about me is I believe in God, but I'm not someone that not a punctual churchgoer, based on the fact that many fake prophet man of God are now making the Christianity religion look like a joke today.
Yeah.
And based on the fact that God is actually a merciful God, God doesn't do anything to them. So I had to pick up this niche whereby I'm pointing out those wrongs those fake prophets are doing. So I'm using it as a skit. Maybe coming outside telling you that this handkerchief can make you grow tall and stuff like that. Since a man of God, someone
Said
that
it.
said he went to heaven to bring up an handkerchief or a handkerchief.
Well, someone actually said that.
Yeah, Pastor Jeremiah now.
Wow.
Stuff like that. So I was not like, what's actually going on? So that was actually the main thing that motivated me to be doing that No Jesus, No Peace. People feel that maybe I'm actually making jest of God, but no. I'm actually pointing out those it's not like I'm accusing any man of God or that. Everyone is actually free to do what they want to do. But still I'm still pinpointing those things that they're doing. So I'm not using it as a content, you understand? Because we Christians we need to we need to wake up. You understand? We need to wake up. You see the Muslim, they don't joke with the Quran. They don't joke with their religion. If you joke with the Quran, you might be killed or stuff like that. But you see the Christian people, they do things that you ask yourself, are you a Christian? Forgetting the meaning of the word Christian. Christian, the name itself means Christ-like.
Yeah.
That is someone needs to see that resemblance of Christ in you. You understand? Even if I don't look like Christ, but based on the fact that maybe I don't like it, I don't like being in a noisy place or fights, violence, something.
Yeah.
People should know that okay, this guy doesn't like violence, something. People should say, this guy ain't like Wahala. I like him because he don't like Wahala. So stuff like that.
So basically, like your brand is just knowing peace and
So I'm just like a promoter of peace.
Yeah.
You understand? Promoting the gospel. You understand? With my own slogan: No Jesus, no peace. No Jesus, no peace.
Speaking of promotion, like, what do you think? Speaking of promotion and like what you're pushing out, what do you think like young Nigerians living with maybe any form of disability, anything, just like a reflection moment, like what do you think they should know about the Nigerian society and how it is? Do you understand? Like,
you mean people with disability like me?
yeah, like just what they feel like they should know about the society and how things, how Nigeria is, obviously, like trust that you've spoken so much about how it was for you growing up,
Yeah,
how you're even able to like conceal a lot of things from
yeah.
even your family, just because of you're trying to promote your peace and just avoid drama and all of that stuff.
Okay.
So
My advice is just that you can't. I would like to change. You can't be in a cave. Cave now is your comfort zone.
yeah,
If I was actually throughout, like I was just indoor, like staying with my family. I was not like going out trying to meet new people.
mm,
I don't think
Mm,
I don't think he's
yeah,
going to know me.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
If based on the fact that my parents were actually trying to protect, if I was with them,
yeah,
he wouldn't have known me. So I just feel that they should come out of their cave. The world actually needs like more of them, because I do feel that the content creators that most times they want to do content that actually needs them. You
yeah,
understand? So if they can't see them, they can't like
Fact.
they can't promote them.
Fact.
So once you come out, people that actually needs to you don't know the brand that needs to promote you or to push you. You understand? So you need to come out. They need to come out. They need to
be themselves.
grow with people or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Network.
Hangouts, you understand? Networking. So
I think some of them are also scared about what society has to do to
Well,
them.
how
There's so
they
many
say,
things that you also face, but because of
yes,
you have a good
yeah,
community. Because of you, you're a
and
good
he has a
person.
strong heart too.
Do you understand?
Yeah, not a lot
yeah,
of people are strong enough
but
to
yeah,
face those
you
things.
can't just say I have. Some of them might even have a stronger heart than me,
Mm,
but just that maybe based on the fact that
They're
um
scared.
they're scared and maybe they've not figure they've not been around somebody, because I was around people that motivated me, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
mm,
maybe they've not been around that
Good
person.
support system.
Yes, no good support system. So once there's a good support system, I think it should ginger them, to motivate them. They'll have this morality. Okay, let me come out. You understand? So
yeah,
stuff like that. So my prayer is for some of them that they don't have those good support system, that God will actually send support anywhere they are. That for God will send support to them, so that they will be able to come outside, so that the world will embrace them. And how will I put it? Because the world needs more of us,
of
so
them.
that yes, more of
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
So I'm just using us in general, so that I just say
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I'm very happy that we brought you here because you're somebody that you've been able to kind of like articulate your journey and just growing up, how you've grown up and what you are and how you didn't even let it define who you
Who
are.
you are
Do you
exactly.
understand? And
yeah,
I'm very proud of you. I always tell you. So
yeah.
like, so
Thank
I'm
you.
very proud of you, and it means a whole lot that you honored my invitation to come on this episode, and just to help people see the light and help people see. Do you understand? You're on TikTok, it's on BMS. There's no two BMS made it.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
only
the only
one.
one
Do
in
you
Lagos
understand?
and
So
in Nigeria.
anywhere you guys should go, support him, watch his videos. I'm telling you, put in I think 2 to 3. I every time on my IG, like, and you know, he usually drops it in the morning. I see it in the morning. Anytime I put IG, like video I dey
Work
see
rate.
first. So like work rate, do you understand?
Yeah.
And obviously he knows that he has to put in the extra effort just to kind of like, meet up with, the world and everything. And he's putting in the work, and at the end of the day, everything will pay,
Yeah.
do you understand?
Yeah.
He came, even though you came late, but
Yeah.
he came from a far place
Yeah.
to
Where can we find you? Like, what are your handles? TikTok, Instagram?
say,
BMS made it. So just so if you can't use the BMS made, just use a very short man. You
Or
understand? A very short man.
and we'll find you anywhere.
Yes, all social media
Social media.
platform.
All right.
so there's no other very short one.
A very short man. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
Oh, okay.
all the social media
I think I
platforms.
said so. Go and
everything
follow
everything is
him.
going to be in the episode description as well.
Yeah.
So as you're listening, make
You
sure
can
you're
check him out.
subscribed, make sure you follow him, and you guys, thank you so much for being here. We are
Yeah,
very
really,
happy.
really
Yeah,
interesting.
and a big shout out to my friend, Eric. Like, he has been a good
Shout out,
support
shout out.
Shout out
system.
to
Eric,
Eric.
Eric is behind the
Yeah.
camera. You guys
Yeah,
can
shout out
see
to
it.
Eric,
Shout
man.
out to
Yeah,
Eric.
it has been a good support system. Like, when I came around this and go to this, so I was actually looking for people that would be shooting skits with. So I actually found him. So he was actually supporting, like coming for skits. Have fun, I come and shoot something like that. Even sometimes I don't feel the need. Have fun, I come and shoot back to back. We'll shoot back to back. So he has really been supportive.
What's Eric's handle? Where can we find Eric?
Eric Funny.
Eric Funny.
Yeah, that's
ERIC funny.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
okay.
We'll
I
check
mean,
them out.
one thing about your story is how you actually have a good community,
Community.
friends,
Yeah.
your family are protected. Obviously, like sometimes you felt you're being overprotective, but
Yes.
until when you got older and you're able to see how the world was and see the kind of discrimination and kind of hate in the world, and you're able to understand why your parents, why your family did all of that
To
stuff.
protect you.
And you also have friends, man. Your friends, they look past your outside and they see your inside, and it's amazing. So you guys spread positivity, be kind to people.
No peace.
No Jesus, no
No
peace.
No
peace.
Jesus, no
No
peace.
peace.
So just no peace. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much. See you guys next week. Make
Bye,
sure you're
guys.
subscribed.
Peace out.
Bye.